So I've recently been prioritizing more fiber into my diet. Not that I was eating horrible before, but I also wasn't prioritizing certain things. So I've recently just been, especially with my breakfast and with what I snack on throughout the day. And for today, I'm eating apples along with, I was gonna say avocado as well, but honestly, this is fine. It really is so sporadic what I'm gonna be in the mood for breakfast. Like yesterday and the day before, I had avocado, egg, bacon, raspberries, potatoes, like super sporadic. I always just need some sort of carb. I always prefer a fruit with breakfast, and then some sort of meat is also nice, but today, not the most colorful plate, but it'll definitely satiate me. Yeah, certain things I'll love one morning and then I'm like, because y'all know one thing about me, when it comes to food, I'm gonna wear it out until I get tired of it, and then I need to take a break. So as you guys may be able to tell, scenery is completely different. We just recently moved, hence boxes still in the background. This has been in the works for some time, and we just officially moved, I would say a few weeks ago at this point. So things are still very fresh for both you and I. Yeah, like my room is still completely in boxes. I'm still sleeping on the floor on my mattress, which honestly is completely fine. I don't mind that phase. It feels so normal for me at this point since I have moved quite a few times over the years. But since I've been home, the last house I was living at is the longest I've stayed still in years, and it was actually quite nice. But after being in Charlotte for a few years now, for me a year and a half, you know, whenever you first move to a new area, you don't really know the area, you don't know what cities you prefer, what towns you prefer, what areas you like, what you even like to do. So with that being said, over the past few years, we've been able to figure out what we like, what we prefer, what we don't prefer, and we found something that was super fitting. Just so happy to be here. I've realized that since living here, I've definitely spent more time at home just because it feels so good to be here. This house, I almost feel like I'm living in an apartment again because it's just so, it's like a style I would go for in an apartment. I really like it. But yeah, I literally saved everything. Besides packing, I just felt like packing was not, I didn't really feel like filming it, and I don't feel like it's as interesting as settling into the new space. Yeah, it's like everybody else here has already unpacked. Their rooms look quite finished, and I'm still living in boxes because I just wanted to wait to do everything with you guys, and today is when I planned on starting to document the process. So yeah, it's currently 9:12. I'm gonna finish eating my breakfast here. I do plan to go to the gym first before we do anything else with our day, so I'm gonna take you guys to the gym with me, and then we can come home and start getting some things done around this house, and I'm so excited to do it with you guys. It feels so nice to be in this new space. Like, I absolutely love where we live now. I'll still have super easy access to anywhere that I went prior. Like, for example, my gym location didn't change or anything, but it just feels like we're in such a different area. I'm gonna be doing upper body today, which you guys just saw me do in my last video, so I'll probably film sparingly. I do want to do core as well. These shirts are not tagged, so I can never figure out. Stained? It's this way. I just got my hair done yesterday. I got stitch braids, which I haven't had done in a while, and I literally love them. Very curious. I got back from my appointment yesterday. My appointment was at 8 a.m. It only took 3.5 hours, which was nice, and the girl that I went to is the girl that I normally go to, so we literally just talked the whole time. It's a great time. I literally don't know how I'm gonna recreate what she just did to my head yesterday. Like, but yeah, once I got home after running a few errands, I took a 3-hour nap. No bonnet, no scarf, just vibes. But my hair's so fresh, it doesn't really matter. My edge brush is literally broken and hairy, indented, shammed in edge control. I know I have another one somewhere, but with everything being in boxes, my room is in as-is condition right now. Like, my counter insane. Because once I take something out, I don't have anywhere really to put it back yet because I need to go get organizers, which I plan to do with you guys today. So I plan to do some things that I can easily do on my own today. But when it comes to like bigger tasks, such as building my bed frame, which I already have, I do need to repurchase a dresser because my last one from my old room, it's been broken. Like I jammed it with too many clothes and it no longer works. I think I'm just gonna leave my edges looking literally insane and we'll deal with that later. But yeah, it'll be a multiple video process. I just plan to do some pretty attainable tasks on my own today. I do have some like smaller furniture for storage and things like that I'll definitely build myself, but I have a list of what I want to specifically do today and we'll just go from there. I'll be right back. I need to get something from downstairs. I'm actually gonna changing my shirt because I feel like it. Yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and go to IKEA while we're out after the gym because everything else I'm doing I can just do at home. The pit stains with the shirt are probably gonna be crazy because it's gray, but it's fine. It just means we worked hard. Great workouts. I did shoulders, triceps, and core today. I have been incorporating core into all of my upper body days recently because it's just something I want to prioritize more, and I truly feel like it makes such a difference, just my stability and overall strength. Believe it or not, I did have this removed out of my car finally, but whenever it was time to move, this was the transportation to get it back into the new garage. But I just haven't taken it out. Okay, so I do want to go to IKEA while we're already out. There's actually an IKEA that opened more recently that I haven't been to, and it's closer. So we're gonna go to that one, check that one out, and I've been wanting a reason to actually be able to go to this IKEA, so that is where we're gonna go next. So I'm so excited. This is such a fun phase of moving and settling in. Guys, I'm here at IKEA. How does this work? It has wheels. Oh, like this? Okay, cute. This IKEA is obviously different. It's just a different layout and it's a lot different than the one that I'm used to. I'm gonna get a little basket because, for one, there's just certain things I didn't bring from our last house. One of those things is trash cans. So I'm gonna grab these trash cans that I see over here. I'm just gonna grab these white trash cans. These are only $2. Crazy. I'm gonna grab 2. Bathroom, bedroom. And also it would be nice to have one in this house with the bathroom. The toilet is in like its own separate room, and I feel like it definitely makes sense to have a trash can in solely the toilet space as well. So I'm gonna grab 3. Hi. Is there an upstairs? No? Okay.
Yeah, this is a different kind of store.
Okay. What's the difference?
So the other one is a full,
right.
The show stores are like a full store. This is a planning and pickup point store, but we've added 1,000 articles to sell.
Okay.
So it's almost like a mini IKEA.
Okay, so it was just explained to me how this is not considered an actual, it's like a mini IKEA. I just asked, like, is there more to the store? Is there an upstairs? And there's not. So she said this is more of like a pickup point, or also where you can kind of plan out what you're going to do with your space. So I definitely should have drove the extra 10 minutes, which I did by missing an exit anyways, to go to the other IKEA. and it's 33 minutes away from here. I literally drove here for trash cans, which I don't even actually... I mean, I do need them, but I wouldn't have driven to this IKEA to get trash cans. I mainly came here for storage, and they have some organizers, but like, for example, this is perfect, but they only have one of them. Please. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna get it up. We are back home. I have showered. I put on a super comfortable cooking and cleaning outfit. It is 3 o'clock, so way later than I had originally planned to be home due to the excessive driving to multiple IKEAs, but that's fine. I just plan to be home for the rest of the day anyways, so it's just later for lunch for me, but we are gonna make that now. So ever since my girl talk video where I had briefly mentioned just with text that I actually really like HelloFresh when I have it, and it really helps me stay on track with my meals. So I actually ended up I subscribed to their service again, and that's been amazing. But I didn't have my last order be delivered due to just us moving, and I didn't want it to possibly get delivered to the wrong location, so I don't get that until the next few days. But I did days ago buy ingredients I could use to recreate one of the recipes from HelloFresh that I made recently that was super good. So that's what I'm going to be making today. Okay, I have a few of my ingredients out here. You can use HelloFresh's recipes, or they have them online. So I'm preheating the oven, and I'm gonna start by peeling and cutting some carrots. I normally make enough for 2 servings so I can eat it today and tomorrow, and that's how much I'm left with my HelloFresh meals. And that normally does it for me. I realized even with the meal prep I was doing for a bit, I'm sick of it by day 2. So at least I haven't found a meal that I can meal prep for 4 days and not be tired of it by then. Like 2 days is kind of the limit, I've realized. So that is why HelloFresh has been perfect, because it makes just enough for 2 days. But yeah, if there is a meal that I really like, I can always just go and get the ingredients for it. But after grocery shopping for just 2 of the recipes that I've made from HelloFresh, it just really makes you realize that HelloFresh, it is cheaper to subscribe for this subscription. You would think this is sponsored, it's not. These are really tiny. I had planned on making like really tiny. I guess I'll still roast them, it'll just look different. Oh, must I also add, this is my first time experiencing having an island in a kitchen in years. Like, even the last apartment I lived in Miami didn't have an island, and although you can still get tons done without a kitchen island, but boy, can you get so much more done with an island. There's just so much more space. In our last house, the actual counter space was really minimal, so I just wasn't nearly as inclined to do as much in the kitchen. But now that's a lot of ginger, actually. I don't know, probably fine. Yeah, I just felt the opposite. I just always want to be creating something in this kitchen because yeah, I just love having an island. That was normally always a priority for me, or a preference for me whenever I was living in an apartment. But yeah, I didn't end up having one in the last apartment I lived in. And then I just moved in with my family, so I wasn't really looking for specifics. So obviously this is oatmeal. I thought these were the panko crumbs or whatever. So yeah, I feel like living here already has me inclined to do things that I wasn't as drawn to do in our last house. Yeah, it feels great. We are making some meatballs. I did not add salt in here, no. I'm literally eyeballing everything because HelloFresh has everything pre-portioned and you don't have to think about measurements or anything, but I don't have that because they don't specify online because they assume you're using the HelloFresh packets they give you. I did get a little snack at IKEA because I was really hungry. I got one of their pretzels and I also got a slushie. I didn't finish it. The pretzel was like really hard and dry. It didn't taste how it did the last time I got it there. But yeah, that's the only way I'm even holding on right now because I would not have lasted with absolutely nothing in my system for any longer. This recipe also asks for you to make white rice, but thankfully there's already some made, so I don't have to worry about that part. very frequently throughout the day. Like I always remind myself, I find myself really tense. Just a reminder to relax your shoulders. I feel like I always notice I'm tense and my shoulders are near my ears. Like where are your shoulders at? It really makes a huge difference in just your overall relaxation. I don't know why, but I'm like always tight for no reason. Then it can cause like unnecessary strain and soreness. I need to put some WD-40 on my door. Like today. Yesterday. Ooh, it's cold in here. So whenever we first moved in, the night that I actually slept here for the first time, I did not even get to shower until 12 o'clock. Like all of my new towels were washing and I wasn't home to put them in the dryer, and it was like, I don't know. So I have yet to do like a deep clean of my shower. I've wiped things down, but not enough. Like I used some disinfecting wipes, but I want to go through my bathroom and actually wipe things down because, you know, they clean the house before you move in, but to what extent, I don't know. So we're just gonna go through the bathroom today and do that. I bought a new shower head for my shower that I would love to honestly install before I even clean the shower, because it's not only a rain shower head, but it also has the attachment so you can take it off the wall, which would be so convenient for cleaning the shower. But do I want to do that right now? Not really. I'm unscrewing now. Let's see if it gets me anywhere. Yeah, no, I'm gonna wait to get help with that. So cup it is for now, but my counter looks crazy. But now that we have the organizers, we'll be able to actually take things off of the counter and put them somewhere. So I'm gonna bring you guys down here. I did bring my desk over that was in my other room, but the way this room is set up, I don't really have anywhere to put it that would look good in my opinion, especially because, well, all the furniture I have right now is not everything I'm gonna have in my room. So we have another bedroom slash den area we may convert into some sort of office space or something. So I put it in there for now. So with that being said, that's where my makeup was normally stored. So I don't have storage for my makeup right now, but that can come later. Kobe literally just showed me that he bought this huge, like a pack of wrenches, which is what they use in the tutorial to clean or to remove the shower head. So I'm gonna try that. Okay, so I'm gonna use this under the sink space to store hair products, and I did get rid of a lot of stuff before moving here. We'll see today as I'm unboxing things, like really making sure the things I'm gonna use. But yeah, it was very satisfying to get rid of a lot prior to moving here as well. See, this is what I mean. Like, what even is this? Okay. I'm probably, no, I think I have, with these organizers, I have equally as much storage as I did in my other bathroom, because there was 2 cabinets and I had 4 big organizers in both, and I have 6 of these decent sized ones here now. So we'll see how far this gets us. Okay, so I just finished, I think, putting all of my hair products under the sink now. I don't know if you guys remember how much I had in the previous house, but this is all that I'm working with now, which is fantastic because I don't need anything else. Also, ever since I found my perfect curly hair routine whenever I am actually styling my curls, it only takes 5 products max. Styling products 2. I really only need 1 of them. So yeah, I've downsized quite a bit, and then I also realized a lot of what I had stored underneath the previous sink was almost gone. Oh, this is my shower organizer. I thought this was another organizer that I purchased for under my sink specifically. I have a lot of body care products, lotion, things like that, which I think I'm also gonna add underneath this cabinet. I don't know if I want to put under. I don't really gravitate. I've been gravitating more towards this side recently. Or maybe I'll do more like storing under here and maybe like makeup and things like that over there. Let me try to find this box of what I'm actually looking for. I have quite a few boxes I have not even opened yet because I wanted to open them with you guys. This isn't what I think it is either. So something that I ordered off of Amazon were these under sink organizers, and I ordered 2 of them so I could have one on each side of the sink for just other miscellaneous things we need to store under the sink. I knew I could definitely put them to use. So yeah, I went ahead and got 2 of these. Scared the shit out of me. What is that?
The ice cream.
The root beer one? It's good, right? I know. Let me just look at a picture. So what I ordered, there's 2 in each box. So I actually have 4 of them. Okay, that's 1 box done. I already feel so much better, like we've made so much progress, even though we really haven't. But it's the most I've done since I've lived here because I have not unpacked anything. These are fantastic. I love the storage that I have under these sinks. Yeah, between the organizers I got from IKEA and these, I think we're gonna be set. I am gonna need storage for inside of my drawers. I did bring some from the other house. I'll have to see how much I really brought over because that's gonna be for more of my small things like deodorant, just things I use like every single day and night. I'm gonna want easy access and I'm not gonna wanna have to go under the sink. Under the sink is for things I don't use as often. Okay, so I'm pretty much done organizing underneath my sinks. They look so good, exactly how I was wanting. I'm happy to see that I did bring my organizers that I had in my desk, and I'll be able to use these in my drawers. It should hold everything for the most part. Where did I get these? I think I got them on Amazon in case I need to get more. They're just so dirty and cloudy. So we're gonna wipe these down, and then I really only have 1 more box of things I need to store in my bathroom, and then we can also hopefully use one of these to store some of what I have on top of my sink. I really want to clean this off, but when I say clean off, I mean actually put it away somewhere so I don't have to throw everything back on the counter after cleaning off this countertop, because I really want to be able to see my counter. That's the goal. bed bed has been built. I love it. I will say I did expect the headboard to be a little taller. Not that I was scammed or anything. It went over my head. But that's fine. The only reason I cared was because I thought if the headboard was taller, it would get me out of needing to frame anything above my bed. But that's completely fine. I know what I'm gonna want to frame throughout my room, but that probably won't come until later on. But it's fine. Like, there's no specific time frame for me to hang anything up or get anything done, so it's fine. I'm about to eat because I'm hungry, and after that, the bathroom looks so much better. It's organized. I do want to just bring all of the boxes, the empty boxes, down from my room to just kind of clear up some space. And then I did want to just wipe things down in there. I'm not gonna really mop my room until everything's picked up off the floor, but I will mop my bathroom, sweep mop my bathroom. I did want to scrub the shower, and that's the last of what I wanted to do today. I just put my duvet cover in the dryer. I didn't really know exactly what the colors of my sheets and duvets were gonna look like in person, and my sheet is gray, but then my duvet is kind of like a taupe color, kind of tannish, so they actually don't really match that well, but it's fine. I'm gonna end up ordering another sheet anyways, just because I like to at least have my silk one that was on my bed before would actually match better, but I kind of wanted to have cotton this time. But I'll probably want to order a white one anyways, just to have, because it's also nice to have more than one sheet, so when one's washing you can just, you know, go ahead and throw another sheet set on. Cheers! Taco Bell at home. Okay guys, so I'm back in my room. I just brought my load up that I had in the dryer. I am gonna go ahead and put my duvet cover on my duvet. I did end up, well, I washed my mattress protector. I washed the sheets that I put on my bed. This is brand new. I got a new down duvet cover insert. I got these new pillow cases I'm gonna be putting on my smaller pillows. And I also washed my duvet set. So super neutral, nothing crazy. I brought the robot vacuum up here because I plan to sweep and mop anyways, but I do still have some cleaning that I want to do in my bathroom. So at least while I'm doing the cleaning in the bathroom, the robot vacuum can pick up my room. So that way by the time I'm done, that will just be hopefully one less extra step that I'll be doing, because it is about that time I'm getting ready to. But yeah, this would actually be a really pretty color with this bedding. But yeah, it's 8:37. It's not late, but I am gonna want to soon just like shower, get ready for bed, and be in bed at a decent time. Okay, so I am showered. I got to shower in a clean bathroom. It was literally a sacrifice to clean with bleach. I like to clean with bleach very sparingly, just for a super deep clean, and then I maintain with products that are a little cleaner, because I really felt like I was gonna pass out. Like, I'm not a fan. But I feel like I've done quite a bit today. It felt like a productive day. I didn't do anything that was hard. I just didn't stop moving throughout the day, and I've been recording since 8 o'clock this morning. 9:51, so it's been over 12 hours that I've been recording today. So yeah, I feel like everything I did today makes me look forward to laying in bed more. Now I get to sleep in a bed for the first time. Since we've lived here in my new bed, I'm so excited. I'm going to get some ice cream. Why does this look like freezer burn? It's new, so I don't know what's up with that. I got this root beer float ice cream from Walmart and it's really good. But yes, this is gonna be everything that I'm gonna do in today's video. I couldn't even imagine dragging this into the next day. I really want to, I feel like I'm known for my really, really long, drawn out vlogs, but sometimes I don't want to do that, and sometimes I don't think what I'm filming requires my videos to be that long. Not to mention, like, for example, the last week in my life video I filmed, I think it was, week or weekend, I had 10 hours of footage, which just takes me, it's a lot that goes into one video, and if I do content where I just film my day, I'll be able to get them done a lot quicker, and it doesn't get dragged. Like, putting countless hours into one video, just getting done one video, by the time it's like, it gets old. By the time I'm done, I don't even want anything to do with it anymore. So I like doing long videos occasionally, but I do want it to be normalized for me to post a 30-minute video, because that's still very long. Like, that's a lengthy vlog. I don't want it to seem like I'm not delivering because I'm not putting out a 50-minute video. Not to mention, whenever I was younger, when I was posting vlogs super frequently, my videos, sometimes they were like 10 minutes long. 10, 15, 20 was a long video for me, which is really normal. I just feel like I've normalized posting such long videos that it's always expected from me, but I don't always want to make content that long, and I don't want it to seem like that's not just as much of an upload, you know? Because the shorter videos I can get done within, like, editing sessions within 2 days. So it's just much more tangible for, like, it sucks to still put effort into a video, but if it's not over 40 minutes, it's, like, not accepted. Like, I don't want that to be the case. But sometimes I really just talk, and I don't, even when my videos are super long, I'm not intentionally trying to drag them, but I'm not intentionally trying to make them as long as they are. They just happen to be that long when I film for multiple days on end. But if I am filming just within the span of one day, I know it's not gonna be that long. So yeah, just little rants. Like, I want to separate these unpacking and moving vlogs, and I don't want to jam everything into one video when I could make it multiple. I feel like I can smell the bleach all the way down here. It's 9:56. It feels like 12 a.m. This is how my room is looking. Still very much a work in progress, but it looks so much better than it did this morning. I at least put the boxes in the closet. The vacuum actually did a really good job. I didn't end up sweeping and mopping, but I'd rather do the bathroom and my bedroom at the same time. That makes more sense anyways. So I'll plan to do that probably tomorrow, because I did everything in the bathroom besides that. Bathroom is clean. Shower's clean. I just sneezed, so my nose is gonna be red, but I had so much fun filming this video. Today has felt so long, just because I feel like I did quite a bit today. I'm gonna turn my fan on. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and enjoyed spending the day with me and really getting the ball rolling when it comes to unpacking and making this room feel like my room. But yeah, with all that being said, I appreciate you guys so much for watching. I'm about to get in bed with my laptop, probably write a little bit for sure, and go to bed watching something most likely. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I appreciate you guys watching to the end if you did, and I will see you guys in my next video.